Hi all, Zimmer here, just narrating you through one of my recent solo wins in Warzone. It all starts west of military base, in a very quiet zone, due to, shall we say, some airborne mischief. I know this isn't a popular tactic, but I use it in solos to either take some of their health off, or, such as in this situation, to gently encourage them to choose a different landing zone. On the ground and looting up, I hear gunfire at the top of the valley. So I decided to push up through the buildings to see if I could encourage them to share their pickings. Not seeing any players pushing down, I decided that I would double back, grab the bertha and push up. As I start the dip, however, I see the quad bike coming in on the minimap. So I pulled a quick 180 to get back inside and get ready for his arrival. Luckily this player had not seen me, rushed the building and gave me my first easy kill. However, I had a problem. Even after raiding all those buildings, including the fire station, I still didn't have enough for a loadout. So just going to pause it there for a second. I can hear a lot of you saying already in the comments, but you have a keycard. I know I have a keycard, but for some reason, when I was playing, I just didn't notice it. Anyway, back to it. So, taking the bertha, I made a choice to grab a UAV and push some players before everyone ghosted up with the free loadout. Popping the UAV, I find nothing. Not a single unghosted player in the area. Since I appeared to be on my own, I tossed up between doing a bounty or a recon. Since I know there aren't many other players in the area, I decided to go with the recon. Please hold. Since that went well, I did another. Free loadouts had arrived, so I made my way down using the truck's third-person camera view to clear the area. Huh, bad guy. Quick, reverse. Or as quickly as a bertha can reverse. That player had a Fennec, which almost got me. I decided at this point that discretion was the better part of valor. I decided that I'd move to higher ground and start looking for the push. I spot the attacker and take a few shots. Moving slightly to get a better angle, I throw what I think is a grenade. Turns out to be a knife, but it doesn't matter. This player is already attempting to relocate and is caught out in the open. Just a push for the finish, and it's over. Hey, you shot first. Went to check their kit and found they had a really good Fennec, so decided to use it as my secondary. Now with my loadout, restock, and decent weapons, I get another UAV and a self-revive kit. I pop the UAV and time to push some again, nothing. Either everyone is ghosted, or I have picked the quietest corner of a lobby ever. Due to this lack of targets, I decide to do the bounty instead. As I reach the bounty though, I spot this red dot appear and decide that I'll go say hello. This player is going into that house. I will jump out of the truck, onto the cab, and over the roof, taking both the high ground and the Definitely meant to do that. Stun out. No hit. Downstairs maybe? Still no hit. Okay, where did they go? Ah, there he is. He knows he broke my armor, so he'll be pushing. Mount up, use the camera to locate this player. Back off, plate up, and we will re-engage. They were sniping, so I decided to push back with the truck. This may not have been the best play. He sees me coming and mounts the wall. So I dismount. There is a quick exchange of gunfire. I break his armor. I hold up and reload. I still don't have any stuns, so I throw a Semtex and clear the corner. He's not there, so I throw another Semtex at the other corner in case he's looping around. I take this opportunity to plate up. This player has possibly gone inside the building, so I need to clear it. Checking upstairs, I don't find him, so I loop around. Not happy with my options, I decide to dip back to the bertha and use the third-person camera again. I still cannot see him. After review of this footage, I finally find him lying prone next to the tree. However, I didn't see him during the game. I back off, and give him a chance to make a mistake, such as shooting at me or taking aim using that sniper scope of his. And there's the glint. I know where he is now. Time for a push. I get the Bertha going at full speed. Dismount. Take shots at him. No hits. I throw a stun. He gets a good hit on me. My stun makes contact. He fires blindly. I move right, reloading quickly. Semtex him and wait for the push. There it is. Knock him down. Move up, and it's all over. GG's, Ollie. GG's. After that engagement, the only contract in the area was a Recon. Please hold. I don't usually get Recons, but this was turning out to be quite good. So I got another.
Objective update. Recon intel secure.
Well, that was quick and simple. Back to the This crouch-walking player definitely caught me off guard, but luckily the Fennec saved my life. Don't scare me like that. I decide to push up to the bar at police and get a UAV. Using the third-person camera trick again, I spot a player on the first building that I was going to check, police station. Backing my truck up, I dismount and watch for the peak. This player can't have been fully plated because he went down quick. Putting up my UAVs, I see I'm yet again alone in my corner of the map. I pick a new target, and off we go again. As I approach this player, I'm going to throw a stun in that building. It's going to get no hits, but I'm going to hear them coming right around my truck. Then the Fennec's going to do its work. Good, Fennec. We're coming into the final few circles now. No more Recon contracts, I promise. It will come as a shock to everyone who's listening to this, that there is a sniper in ATC. I mean, I've never seen one there before. It's not like they're there in almost every game. Right now, I'm waiting for the gas to push him out. Unfortunately, he gets a couple of good hits on my truck. Critical damage. Got to bail. Goodbye, faithful Bertha. I will remember you well. Now to make that ATC camper pay for what he's done to my truck. My Bertha was avenged. Heading upstairs, I realized another Bertha was pushing in. Put some fire down on the driver, causing him to dip into the next house. What follows has to be one of the best pushes I've ever achieved. Stun out. Hit in through a side window. Semtex out. Out the window. Hit. Second Semtex. There he is. Fennec does its thing. Poor player didn't know what hit him. I had just finished securing the house when I heard gunfire. As I fired, I saw him taking shots from the other building. A quick reload and watch for the peak. There it is. His armor's broken. Time to relocate. Quick reload and back into the house. Again, watch for the peak. This player had still not peeked. I checked to see if he's pushing me. Reassured he isn't trying to push me from the side, I go back to the window. And there he is. I break his armor again and relocate. Moving upstairs this time. This is my attempt to keep him off balance. As I get to the window, I hear glass breaking. Again, I get some good shots on him. I see him moving to the left. At this point, I become a bit too aggressive and jump out the window. Realizing that a straight-on charge might not be the wisest move, I move right around the yellow building. My timing is luckily good enough that he doesn't see me do this. I know roughly that he is behind this small outbuilding. I throw a stun. No hit. I jump and clear the corner. Shot to my right. Stun out. Hit this time. A little too far away for the Fennec, so quick switch to the Amax. And we wipe another enemy off the board. I was very lucky that they weren't facing me. So that player was looking at someone to my right, so I decide to move left. Annoyingly, I suffer the gas mask bug. Luckily, there's a buy within the circle, so I start making my way there to get a new gas mask. Entering this garage, I'm going to fail to check my corners, which almost cost me the game. Saved by the Fennec's rate of fire. However, I start to panic, thinking I'm being pushed. Yes, I just downed myself with my own Semtexes. Luckily, I have a self-revive. And grab a new gas mask, clearing that silly bug. I see I'm down to one last enemy. Time to play it a bit slower, take it carefully, and clear my corners. I clear this white building first by throwing a stun. No hit. Clear downstairs. Clear upstairs. Nothing. Okay, he's got to be somewhere over there to the left. The circle's pulling towards a large open area. If I can get behind the garage, at least I'll have some cover. I want to get to the right, just to clear the open field. In hindsight, I should have cleared this garage properly. Instead, I sort of glance in there. I get very lucky that no one's hiding in there. Okay, field's clear. Now we just need to find out which way that circle's going to pull. And do we get the best circle pull ever? They have to cross this field now. No cover. I have this. Just mustn't get greedy. So I make a mistake and peek too long. Hiding on the other side, he manages to put a good few shots into me, breaking my armor. I dip backwards looking for some cover to plate. Unfortunately, there's nothing around. There he is. We exchange some fire. Stun out. Good hit. I've already switched to the Fennec. It just needs to do its job one last time. Now, the more eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed my mistake and have probably been screaming at me for the past 2 minutes to reload my Fennec. Oh shit! Again, my enemy fails to capitalize on this mistake. I saw him jumping the fence there. I switched the Amax, and even with all those screw-ups, I take the win. I know it wasn't an all-out action-packed game like you'd see with some other players, but I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did playing it and narrating it. And as usual, stay safe, stay well, and we'll chat in the next one.